Hello, this is Lord Og. Yes, it is. Welcome back to part 2 of my review of Singer from the Dimash journey point of view. So, let's get back into it straight away because I'm going to cover 3 again and I've got quite a lot to say. So let's just do it. Okay, so next we had Autumn Strong. Now, this was the first song that I did more than just a double on. There was 4 performances altogether. However, for this particular review, it's just going to be about the Singer performance and nothing else. So I won't be talking about any of the others. Right. Now, by now, I'd started to get a rough idea how Dimash stacked up musically on the world stage, which obviously he stacked up pretty strong. Now, although personally I drifted away from listening to this style of music years ago, kind of listening, it wasn't so much because I disliked it, but more of a personal journey. Doesn't really matter. But anyway, Dimash brought me straight back in. I was listening to rap and all that kind of thing, but then Dimash brought me straight back in. So I didn't mind. It was good. I was enjoying it. Now, I'd obviously picked up on Dimash's power, also his incredible breath support, even the little nuances he liked to put in his performances. I'd spotted them all. But in this one, he was being a storyteller. And that was always going to add on pressure. Because it wasn't just about doing all the usual things that you do, all the technical stuff and all that. But now, you had to do justice to a story. And you had to deliver it so that justice to the story came through was obvious. And this was the first time I'd seen him do a song that was based on a true story like this. Now, just watching everyone's reaction when he was singing this song said it all, really, because people were either closing their eyes, lost in the feel of the song, or they were just super focused on Dimash and showing no emotion, just kind of frozen. And that kind of showed it all. That kind of said it all. It showed what he was obviously putting out, people were feeling. Now, this, to me, it showed his maturity. And that's something I like to see. It showed a maturity in this song. It showed me he was also a storyteller. Amongst all the other things, the technical stuff and everything, he was also a storyteller. And had the ability to make you feel the emotion he was trying to make you feel. Which is a really powerful thing to be able to do. It was probably this performance that showed me a lot more of what he was capable of. And I started to see that the sky really was the limit. Or maybe there was no limit. Either way, his ability was becoming clear, and it was palpable, strong. All in all, this was an incredible performance, well delivered, and the story well told. I was super impressed, really was. Now, after this came Uptown Funk. Now, firstly, just before I tell you anything else, I just want to quickly explain about Uptown Funk. It has disappeared off my channel. If you hadn't noticed, it has. It's currently not on there. The reason is that I've got to repost it because when I posted it, it got kind of partially blocked, and that's why everybody could still watch it normally and comment on it. But for some reason, it got turned from partial block to full block, and I got the red circle telling me that nobody can see it anywhere. It's not showing up on my channel or anything. Full block. I don't know why, because like I say, when I first uploaded it, it just got partially blocked and that was it. But now it's been fully blocked. So I'm going to have to take it down, try and work out where the block's coming from, and then we put it back up. But for now, it's going to be off the channel, just for now. Just wanted to explain that, because I did actually have a couple of people ask me, did I delete it? No, I didn't delete it. It's actually still on the channel. So actually it's still there. But you just can't see it because it's blocked. But I am going to be deleting it. And I'll probably re-upload because I just want it all there. All the Singer performances there. Okay, so after Autumn Strong, of course, we had Uptown Funk. So for me, even though many seem to dislike Uptown Funk, I found it to be enjoyable, but also very informative and helpful. You see, with this performance, what this performance showed me was Dimash knew how to have fun. And I needed to see that. Since all the songs I'd seen from him so far have been pretty serious songs where it would show a little playfulness here and there with with the songs, but just have a bit of fun where he could. But like from a big picture point of view, they were all quite serious songs. But someone his age, he doesn't need to grow old before their time. They still need to know how to have fun and enjoy themselves and get crazy, even on stage at times. And he showed with Uptown Funk that he indeed did know how to have fun on stage. It also showed off his dancing ability, because he was moving away in non-stop, lots of energy, throwing himself about. The song wasn't technical, really. That song isn't. It isn't a hard song technically anyway. But it told me a great deal about him as someone just having fun with his craft. And that was beautiful to see. It really was so refreshing to see it. And because he had fun, I had fun. And I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this performance. It told me a lot about him from a good point of view, because it showed me the fun that was in that guy, the need to let himself go, and the energy he had, and I loved it. That's why for me it was a really good performance from that point of view. I wasn't looking for technicality. I wasn't looking for little nuances of skill and all this. I was looking for just somebody to have a laugh, just have fun, get out there, enjoy it, and he did, and I did because of that. So it was great to see. So then we have Adagio, and we had Dimash looking great in a blue suit, and he's sat at the piano. But this piano wasn't a prop. It was actually very accomplished on the piano. It kind of once again affirming to me that if Dimash turns his attention to learning something, he won't stop until it is something that he's proficient at. So it doesn't have to be master at it, but he definitely has to be proficient at it, and he'll not stop learning until he is. Now, I'd heard this song before, so I was interested to see what Dimash did with it. The piano playing was on point, and as usual, he came in strong with the emotion and like breath on words, etc. All his little tricks to heighten performance and increase the listener's experience were all shown here. They were all there. Then he got up from the piano and he nailed the whole performance. It was, for me, almost a masterclass. It was incredible. Now, I'm not going to go on into all the things he did or whatever, since I covered some of them in my reaction. But I will say this. This performance became my favourite by far, greatly surpassing anything else I'd heard so far. Of course, that could change with future performances of other songs, but at that point in time, nothing had come close to that performance. It was everything. So delivered so well, and it was like everything he'd done from every other song all came in here. All came in. It just all was put together, and it was like, right, I've showed you a bit of this, a bit of this, a bit of this, a bit of this, a bit of this. Now, let's just blend it, and let me show you what it all looks like all together. And it was incredible. It just blew everything away that he'd done in Singer so far. At the end of this, I probably will tell you my favourite songs, my top 3, whatever. But right now, I'll tell you, this was by far the best and my favourite. It was incredible. Okay, there you go. That's 3 more done. I will bring another 3 soon. Like I said, I will get Uptown Funk back on as soon as I can. I hope you enjoyed this. If you don't agree with me, it's fine. Remember though, be respectful. I'm only telling my opinion. I'm not speaking for you. I'm not trying to tell the world your opinion. I'm not trying to say anything like that. If you've got a different opinion, that's fine. I don't mind that. But realise that everybody is allowed an opinion. So don't become obnoxious with it. Just say, I didn't agree, blah, 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 whatever, and that's fine, okay? I'm just saying this is how I felt. Right. So if you did enjoy this and you want to click the like button, then please do. Of course, it always helps, and I'm always grateful for that. And if you want to subscribe, then you know what to press. It's a red subscribe button. You can't miss it. And if you want to click the bell next to it, it will tell you when I do more videos like this one, or other reactions which I will be doing in future. And anyway, that's it, I'm going to go. So you take really good care. Thanks for listening, and goodbye for now.